Hi everyone. Thought it'd be good to go through a little bit of pivot tables with some other steps and things you can do. So here's the data set that you're going to be using in week 5 with the 2,500 rows, and we're going to turn that into a table. So I'm clicked in the data, and I'm just going to click Format as a Table to make that into a table. It has headers in the first row, so we're all set there. So now we have that, and but I wanted to show you the pivot table, which is a little different. And so what I'm going to do then is click on Insert. We're going to click Recommended Pivot Table, and Excel gives you a bunch of options, but it picks one for you, so we'll just say OK for that. And it creates a pivot table, and it has pivot table fields over here on the right. And in addition to the fields, there are 4 boxes down here at the bottom: filters, columns, rows, and values. And it's put state abbreviations and values. So we have the states over here, and I really don't want the states. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to uncheck the states up here. And what I'm going to do is put the measure down here. And so now it puts the measures for the different unhealthy behaviors is what's in this list. And we can filter the list by clicking on the filter the table button here and unselecting some of these if we want to. But now we need to put something in the columns, so I'm going to put the city names over there. And so now we have the city names, and you can see there's a lot of them because there are 500 cities in here. So we can cut this list down by unselecting that and picking a few cities. So Akron, let's get one more. Let's pick Baltimore. So we get 3 cities now. And if I scroll over, you'll see that we have, let me hide this for a minute. We have Akron, Anchorage, and Baltimore, showing their prevalence, age-adjusted prevalence on each of the unhealthy behaviors here. So if we want to get back to our list here, what you have to do is click in the pivot table somewhere, click on Analyze, and then over here and Show, get the field list back so we can do some more work with that. Now, we could decide to do this a little differently. We could drag the city name over here to the rows, put measure in the columns, and so now we have the cities over here on the left in our rows, and we have the columns for the different unhealthy behaviors. The problem is that the label for those is quite wide, and so this is an awkward way to do this. So let's go back to the way it was. And this is a little better. I'm going to make this narrower so we can see the cities on there. And then we wanted to make a chart from this. So we're clicked in the pivot table, and we're on the Analyze tab, and we have a pivot chart. So we can just click Pivot Chart. And again, Excel selects a recommended chart, and we'll say OK. It puts that chart in there for us. And again, we can go back and swap these things around if we want to. Oops. So now we're showing a chart with the cities and then each of the measures on those. The way your assignment does it is just the opposite of that. You have the city name over here and measures here. So this is what it's going to look like typically on your on your example. So you have some cities here, and you notice that the pull down filter list up here for column labels for the cities is also in the chart. So you can click on it in the chart and change the cities that are shown, or you can click here and change the measures that are shown. So maybe we'll just go down to no leisure time and obesity. So I just wanted to kind of walk through some fast adjustments here in the pivot table to show you how easy it is to change. And so you may not know exactly what you want when you first start, but you can play around with it and adjust it until you get the thing that you want in here, and get the either the table or the chart showing the things that you'd like to have it show. So thanks for listening, and I hope this was helpful.